Alright guys, so last thing I want to look at here is number 14 on here. And what they do is we go back to our line of the sugar in the cereals. And this is a good little exercise in getting us used to the calculator. Okay, what they've done is they've given us the amount of sugar in grams up here and the consumer reports rating down here. They gave us the big table, but they also gave us the scatter plot down here. It looks like they're using sugar as the X value and the rating as the Y value. So we're gonna in our line that we're gonna make, sugar is gonna be the X and rating is gonna be the Y, or the Y hat. All right. So here's how we do this. To find, the first thing, it says use technology to compute the correlation coefficient and line of best fit. So first thing we gotta do is we gotta put all this stuff in our calculator. So let's get our calculator out. And so here's how the thing works. So let's go in here and clear this out. Here we go. So here's how we want to do this. Hit the stat button. That brings up this stuff. And then you want to hit edit, because that's going to put the stuff in the calculator. So I've got some old data. To remember to get rid of data, you go up to where it says the list, hit clear right here, and then hit enter, and that'll clear out the whole list. And do that to both of these lists. Okay, so I want list 1 and list 2. So for list 1, I'm going to put all my X values, and we said over here that the sugar was going to be our X's and our ratings was going to be our Y's. So it says that there's 15 of them, so hopefully we get these all on the first shot here. So let's go ahead and input all this data. So for all the sugar grams, so 6, 8, 7, 11, 11 again, 3, 3, 12, 12, 2, 14, 8, 9, 5, and 3. Alright, that was 15. Good deal. Alright, so now let's go over to list 2. We're going to put all the Y values in. 40, 37, 58, 34, 37, 39, 53, 27, 36, 60, 33, 34, 24, 59, and 47. Perfect. We actually ended up with all the right things. So sometimes you end up with only 14 of these, and you're like, crap, which one did I miss? But okay, so there we go. So we're good there. So now the calculator has all of our data in it. So now we can hit stat again, and then now we want to go over to calc, and then we want to use number 8. So number 8 is linreg with the A plus bx. Right? Hit that. By default, it uses list 1 and list 2. Yours might look a little different. It might say X list and Y list. Just make sure it says list 1, list 2 on there. Then I'm going to hit enter, and then here we go. So I have my R squared. There we go. So here's how this works. It gave me my A and my B. So it looks like if you look at this, it says Y equals A plus BX. My A is 57.0019. I'm going to round that to 3 places and go 57.002. So let's see what we got here. So I'm going to write this down. I'm going to get my line is Y hat equals, my A number is 57.002, and then my B number is negative 2.079, so minus 2.079x. That's the equation for my line using my calculator. And then my R value here is my correlation coefficient. I got a negative 6.97. So let's just do let's do negative 6.98. Why not? So we'll do R equals negative 0.698. We'll go out to 3 numbers. Why not? Okay, so that's our equation, and that's our correlation coefficient. Okay, and it makes sense. It has a negative slope. The line's going down. We have a negative correlation coefficient. It's going down. It's a sort of strong, close to 0.7, so they're pretty close to the line. So we're doing pretty good. It says now use the equation of the line to best fit. We got it, to predict the rating of cereal with 6 grams. Okay, 6 grams. That means plug in to do x equals 6. That's all we got to do. So we're going to do y hat equals 57.002 minus 2.079 times 6. So let's do that. So we'll do 2.079 times 6, and I got, so that's 57.002 minus 12.474. and I say 57.002 minus what I just got, and I got 44.528. That was my predicted rating. So if someone asks me, this cereal has 6 grams of sugar, what's the rating? If I use this equation, I get this much right here, 44.528. And it says, what's the residual for this cereal? Well, so the residual means that there's an actual piece of data that had 6 grams of sugar. So we have to go in there and we got to look. We look over here, and it's the first one. So 6 grams of sugar had a rating of 40. So in our actual data, there was one with 6 grams and at 40. If you look on the scatter plot here, 6 grams, 40. There it is. That's the one we did. All right. So that's the actual piece of data, and our prediction was here on the line. Okay. So our residual will be this number here. So just by looking at this, we should get a negative number for our residual because the actual point was below the line. Our prediction is too high. The line is above that point, so the prediction we made should be a number that's too high. So the residual, there's a formula up here for it. The residual is the data y value minus the predicted y value, or the actual dot minus the dot we have on our line. Okay, the actual dot was 40 from our table. So we get 40 minus our prediction, 44.528. So our residual is, we do 40 minus what we just got, and I got negative 4.528. That is the residual for this point. Okay? And the fact that it's negative told me that it was below, that the actual thing was below the line. Our line overshot or guessed too much. Okay, hopefully that clears some stuff up, and that should get you through through the whole take it home, and we should be all set. All right, guys. So just make sure you know how to work the calculator, and just in case we forgot how to do the diagnostics, let's do that real fast. So let's say you got the calculator from the depot, and you forgot, or you have to turn on the diagnostics, and because it got reset. Here's what you do. You go down to, see on the 0, it says catalog, hit second, and then the 0, and it brings up this. The catalog is the list of all the things your calculator can do. You want to scroll down all the way to D, and the D's are looking for diagnostics. Almost there. Oh, there it is. So diagnostics on, hit enter again, and you see the word done. Now it'll show you the R and the R squared. If you had not done this when we did the linreg number 8 on the calc menu, then it would have just given you the A and the B numbers, and it would not have given you the correlation coefficient. Okay. All right. So use that. Run. Be fruitful. Take a look at the take it home, and hopefully that gets everything worked out. Remember, next time we have the review and then the test. All right. All right, so do good things, and I'll see you soon.